So just watched Angel Has Fallen. I watched it last night. Not bad film to be fair. Obviously, this is the follow-on from Olympus Has Fallen and London Has Fallen, and now Angel Has Fallen. Okay, obviously before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all my stuff. I Twitch stream. Links in the description box down below. As I'm playing Apex Legends at the moment, so you can check that out and follow me there. Okay, so obviously Angel Has Fallen again with Gerard Butler and the amazing Morgan Freeman, who obviously is president, and he should be president in real life, far better than Donald Trump, and people actually like and respect this dude. So 100% what should be happening, but unfortunately it's not. Alright, so obviously getting into the film itself, the guy Gerard Butler's playing, which is Mike Banning, is still a protector of the president. He's one of his Secret Service guys. He plays, a pretty cool role in it. It's, he's going through a lot of personal turmoil, but he's got a lot of health issues that he's trying to keep secret from his boss and his family. So, he's got to deal with all that kind of stuff, as well as trying to make everyone happy and look after the president. And that. So it is quite an action-packed, good film. It's a 2-hour long film. It's got an $80 million budget to it, and you can see where that money went as soon as explosions start going off. There's a lot of explosions in this film, from drone strikes to a forest being blown up to fucking everything else, and helicopters and that. So yeah, a lot of their budget went in destruction and chaos, but in the most part it was pretty good, fairly entertaining. You sort of see, I don't want to spoil bits and bobs, but there's some bits in this, you feel like you're kind of watching a bit of a John Wick film at times, where even though Gerard Butler's old, a lot older now, and he's not as athletic as he probably used to be back in the days, he still pulls off a pretty good badass. He still kicks ass. Some savage moments, like in a car where he's headbutting fucking everyone, even though he's handcuffed up, and strangling everyone and headshotting everyone. It's pretty pretty good choreography. So it feels like an actual realistic survival situations that he's in, that it's not overkill. It's you can sort of see if a guy's properly trained, and that you can see him pulling off what this guy's pulling off. It's not overdone Hollywood action. It's fairly grounded and fairly realistic and that. So again, this is 100% a scenario that could happen, and throughout the whole film this could easily have been based on a true story, it kind of feels like. And it's not the same as the others. It's not a terrorist thing or anything like that. It's literally this isn't really a spoiler because it's quite obvious straight from the get-go. It's a very predictable movie. I'll give it that. Within the first 15 minutes you kind of or 20 minutes you kind of realise who is the main baddie, what's going to happen, the big twist. It's very, very obvious. It's as transparent as can be for a movie, but it's pretty cool, and it's just a nice watch throughout. Again, I like Gerard Butler, so he's a good guy to watch on the screen, and Morgan Freeman is. So even though you know what's going to happen, you enjoy the watch, and it's just a chill watch. You don't need to invest heavy into it. There's nothing big psychological going on, but the action moments are the highlights of the film. Some chaotic bits, some very violent bits, but it's all pretty interesting. There's also a very pointless bit as well. I'm going to say this because it's not really a spoiler, but the main organisation, because it's basically a contractor trying to justify why they should still be hired and get the mercenaries used for the wars and stuff instead of them using soldiers. So it's just basically these guys trying to pull off a big I don't want to say loads, but pull off a big stunt to get themselves justify why they should be hired and used, and obviously profit off the war and whatever. But there's a bit in this where they want to blow up the president in the hospital, and even though they know the president and everyone has been cleared out of the hospital, the contractor group still blow up the friggin' hospital for zero reason. And all you think of waste of money. for the hospital. They're going to repair all that now, and that did not need to collapse. But yeah, it's quite stupid that was, just because they watched them run out that building into another building and still blew that up. It was just like, that's absolutely pointless. But all in all, I can't remember the other films at all. I can't remember. I can't compare them because I can't remember what happened to them. But I'm pretty sure it's the same, where it's some maniacs trying to fuck someone over and a lot of explosions, a lot of gunfire. I'm pretty sure that's the premise of the other films as well. I think one's the White House being destroyed and the other one's something in London being destroyed, and Gerard Butler saves the day. But all in all, this is pretty decent, worth a watch. Definitely worth a watch, especially because the stuff in the forest, I don't want to say, is very entertaining. It is, and there's definitely another film that could come from this. I very much see that. But yeah, that's it. That's my quick thoughts on Angel Has Fallen. Yeah, enjoyable. I give it 7 out of 10. I keep not rating anything at the moment, but yeah, this is decent. But yeah, that's it. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.